sit back and farm stacks and, you know, just get to critical mass, which is true, but he also does insane burst damage. I mean, even right now, maxed out Shadow Rays, he's level 8. He's got 5 souls. Like, you really don't want to mess with this guy right now. And it feels like Alliance are off to a good start, and if they can continue to just kind of pivot around the map, pick up a nice early Roche, knock down some towers, like, they could open up the game in the next 5 to 10 minutes very easily, which is a few rotations.
He's stacking Ancients, man.
Yeah.
This is Vanguard X. It's so good for scaling. It's actually... I think Vanguard is probably going to replace Blink very, very shortly. It's like... I already kind of has. You should almost always get good on Axe these days. It's only when you like need the Blink right away. It's like, okay, my team needs to be enabled by me. I have other cores that are more important than myself. I have to go Blink Blade Mail. But if you can get that Vanguard first, like a timing like this, it's just insane how fast you scale.
Yep, I totally agree. I think it's very tempting to get the Blade Mail because it's such a value item in terms of stats, but just being able to kill Ancients as Axe is pretty important. Moonlight Shadow,
that's a good Moonlight Shadow.
The escape, very smart from Escape indeed.
Can they even set up anything though? Like they can get a guaranteed arrow and they're still not happy enough with this. That's not a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, Sind also is only level 4. Maybe if they had an overgrowth, think about going for this here. Meanwhile, up top, Kezu cutting the weight a little bit, trying
tower
to pressure
hasn't
the
even
tower,
taken a hit at 9 minutes.
Yeah.
A single hit. It's at 1300 HP.
Axe is just the wrong hero to try to cut lanes against.
Like, which team is the Treant on, guys?
All right, bot tier 1 goes down while split push mid.
Oh, wait, what?
My predict.
Wait, what? I have Alliance. Team with the first tower kill. Oh, I picked Escape.
Escape.
I didn't mean to pick Escape. Damn it. I'm not...
Oh, sure you didn't. The classic. What?
Actually, then that's true. I actually did mean to pick Escape. I have it wrong.
49ers are playing. I didn't mean to pick 49ers. I was thinking that the Beastmaster would knock down a tower. I didn't. For some reason, I didn't think they would aggro try. I thought we load a safe lane. So I thought they would like jungle Beastmaster, rotate bottom, and then try to knock down the tower real fast. That was sort of my. But instead, Kezu has just been kind of farming in the off lane. Loda now initiated on down bottom. Slardar, he's in trouble, but EGM needs to buy Shallow Grave. EGM even gets aggressive. Look at this. Look at this body position. Here's the Shallow Grave. I'm gonna show him my butt.
Beating himself.
Yeah, dude, he's going like audio clown.
Oh, Loda, just run, dude. Whoa. Serious?
Loda.
That's so stupid. Why? That's so dumb. Honestly.
I think if he just went straight, like, fastest distance to the well, he would have been good. Oh,
come on. It's like so questionable. EGM, unless EGM is sacking his life, he would not have ran back. Like, he was clearly trying to buy time. He thought he'd get strike. I guess he would have actually. Oh no, that's newer.
And the thing is, EGM also could have just graved and ran there, and he went full sacrificial, like, no, don't worry, got this. You're clear, pal.
Yeah.
Way to return the favor, Loda. Brought to you by Monster Gaming.
Plus, EGM had a TP anyway, so like, it's Loda got out. He could have just graved himself in TP because they lifted and arrowed it. Yeah.
Uh-oh. The Great Kazoo. He's about to be brought down. Jonas connects with the Berserker's Call, and it's a slam dunkaroo for the Swedes.
The Great Kazoo.
Great Kazoo, baby.
I put down the sentry too, just in case there were TPs coming in or rotations and whatnot from Invis heroes.
Mm-hmm.
Safety first.
Sore. You silly Willy, what are you doing here?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Arrow. Oh. Close one.
Absor getting aggressive, gets caught by the Berserker's Call, but Cindric, the party, both two left. It's banished to the Nether Realm inside of the disruption of the Shadow Demon. Dazzle gets a deny mid. Neb comes in, he channels the Requiem. It just tickles. It just tickles the bottom.
Just get out of here.
Tickles are back. French
Dragonlance though.
Lays into the tower. Yep. Oh, Zindarin sets up for the arrow with the overgrowth. Do they have the damage here? Oh, Jay there. The Starstorm. Oh, jeez. Alliance. They got off more than they can do. Alright, he gets a counter kill as he goes down, but god damn, now Loda, he might be in trouble also. EGM, he's nearby, but guess who's coming? It's the Koikster. And I think Alliance gets sandwiched to their death. EGM doesn't get off the grave. Loda gets cold snapped and pooped on. That's the whole team down.
Wow.
Dude, so that's a 2,500 swing.
Kezu's gonna have like a second recipe now. Necro
What
2s.
in the world? I wish I need to look at the instant replay for it. Just seemed like Alliance got a little bit. You know, Requiem didn't do that much.
And then they went back in. It was like kind of like, all right, get out of here. You know what I mean? And it's like, no, we can get the tower. Dragonlance can't hit me. Hanskin's getting blown up.
Well, and then like at the end, the Loda EM duo just kind of charged in without like what was the best case scenario? They are going to get a kill on Yapzor. Freebie for Alliance after those missteps. But yeah, it's like, what's the best case scenario? You know, the Invoker doesn't want to rotate, but he still can if you're that nearby. He'll walk his way over. And now Koikpa is really getting steam.
Yeah, he's starting to get those to that point where he can actually do stuff. Probably just going to buy bots and dodge Alliance all the time. Because Alliance are Slider Axe, like, fighting and whatnot. Loda, kind of cool that he went for that early Iron Town to try and get into his own Blink. Like, bought it when he was still doing this like a little aggro game. So he's trying to catch up to Jonas, who hasn't done these stacks yet. Looks like he'll do one now, but it's only a double. Sadly, no triples or anything coming out quite yet.
Yep. And there's the BOTs as well as the neck 2 on Kezu. Limp. Is he just going SY now with his Ogre Club, or is this right into BKB? I feel like SNY is a little more likely, but he is pulling up that gold, so we'll see.
I think SNY too. But you're right, he hasn't purchased it out, so it could just be the BKB. Blink mid lane onto Koikpa.
Oh. Yeah, there you go. It's an easy setup. So you've got almost Blink Dagger on Slardar, 200 gold off. Jonas has his with the Vanguard. So great setup from Hanskin.
Yeah, actually, this is a good BKB game, just because like you have the Blink Vanguard, so Loda's almost up to his Blink, so this will be a really nice timing. They can just all work together, BKB, walk into towers.
Yeah,
and
honestly,
cannot hurt him.
Hitting a BKB, it'll be like close to the same timing as the Aghanims comes out on Moran. He'll actually have it before, but that's the main one. That's where the magic burst starts getting really nasty. Because around the time she has the Ag, that's when the Invoker will start farming towards his next big item, like, you know, Aghanims or what have you, Blink Dagger. So, I like it. BKB. There's Roche, number 1. Aegis goes the way of the Shadow Fiend. No big surprise there. Moonlight Shadow from Escape, but it is too little too late. And they don't commit for it. They just back it on up. Back it up. Come on, man.
Yeah, too much minus armor to catch up into that one.
Alright, still a relatively even game, though. It's only a 1k or so net worth lead for Alliance. It's really not that much. Still anyone's game for the taking.
A lot of that gold is stacked on Kezu too. So he's almost up to Necro 3. Pretty baller this early in the game. They do insane amount of damage when it's only 15 minutes in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is definitely one of the benefits of having an overfarm Beastmaster. The damage is pretty ridiculous. They haven't taken out any towers except that tier 1 mid yet, but I think that may change. Alliance now getting aggressive with a 4-hero smoke. Pick up a bounty. What's the play here, boys? Where are we going?
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I believe they're hunting an Invoker, but won't find him in time. They may observers pop up there. They do not.
Oh, they're going to catch him.
Oh, they got him.
Oh, poor Koikpa. He had the right idea. He was playing it safe, but they guessed the path and immediately pinged that tier 1 up top.
The split push is going to be so fast from Kezu, though. He's 600 gold already, and he like the Necro 3 is on the courier. He is super firm, so he can get a Blink Dagger this game, which is going to be super important against the BKB of our Shadow Fiend. But this tower goes down. They can move on to the next one. They have the Blink Dagger on Jonas, the Blink Dagger on Loda. Loda's doing his thing where he's like position 3. So funny. He's like the only person that really does this.
Top tower has fallen.
Yeah.
No one does the Loda thing more than Loda, you know what I mean? Like, it's not even close.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, most of the people that play position 1 pretty much exclusively play like just really hard farming, high farm priority heroes. Like that, I think to most like position 1s, this kind of a game would just be torture.
The only other team that's even like close would be like Newbie when they do that whole like KP picks Naga and goes like solo safe lane Naga and gets a ridiculous radiance, and then like their position 1 player like kind of does.
Yeah, it's
But it's
There's
even
some
that.
parallels, but it has a much different flavor.
Yeah. Oh, they're grouped up mid. Maybe they can use some cheeky Nature's Guys plays or something.
Dire structures are fortified.
But they're on the back foot. How do you get into this? Like, it's still only 1 point to
this
Wex,
is-
so you don't have Tornado.
This
Plus,
is
it's just
so
not
hard,
ready.
man. Yeah, this is like where Alliance are
Double blink.
like we talked about. This is their first peak. You know, Shadow Fiend has his BKB. He's got Aegis, like you said, double blink. You've got 2 supports that can, you know, save pretty much any of your cores with a reset. Just a free tier 1 tower. Skaver not in a position to defend. They let it go. 4 staff though up on Yapsor's Rubik. This is a big step. And Kezu about halfway to a blink. I don't know, there's got to be a key item or two that Escaper waiting for. I mean, maybe it's just the Invoker's blink and or Ags.
Yeah, it's mostly
Rubik
just
is a
the
big
Invoker
difference.
in general, I think. Like, he needs to get into that Aghanim Scepter, the Blink Dagger.
Actually, no, I take that back. What they're really waiting on is Ags on Mirana. That's the first step. That's like
That's true.
baseline core. And then after that is the Invoker. And then after that, it's, I guess, Blink Dagger on Beastmaster. You get,
They'll probably have it around the same time as the Mirana.
yeah, if you get the Ag and then Blink on both Beast and Invoker, you got a pretty cool window where all of a sudden you've got really strong counter initiation and a surprising amount of burst damage. Or ancient stacking going on here. Nice 2 ski for Jonas.
I wonder if he'll go Shadowblade to catch Koikpa. I think I would like that this game on Jonas.
It's a Midas Slardar.
Oh, Loda went back for it, did he?
Yeah, he's got the recipe. It's kind of a slow game, so I get it in that regard. I'm always like a semi-proponent of heroes that can use attack speed, like they have a built-in bash. Midas has some additional value, but I don't know that this is the game that I would go for it. I think right now you're kind of wishing that you had like an armlet or something so you could jump in and survive.
The problem with them is, yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, what else would you go? Like, is an armlet even good this game? Like, you get stunned up by Rubik, Overgrowth, Invoker spells, Mirana. I don't think you can armlet this game. I think it's die.
Okay. I mean, 4 staff you could make a case for, I think, pretty easily.
But with an axe, though, like, you already are set. Like, I feel like he needs to get into, I don't know.
So, what, you think like Midas AC or something?
Almost, yeah.
Just like get the farming tool and then
Honestly,
grab
I think
something.
you probably just want a PKV if you reload at this point. It's kind of a weird game.
Yeah, okay. I think BKB I can see. But here we go. Initiation onto Jonas, but Disruption and Kempsey gets counter-initiated on. Cinderin drops to Overgrowth and connects on most of the team. And Alliance are taking a lot of damage. The Aghanim has come out onto Era. Shadow Demon falls. Jonas is on 1 HP.
Is under attack.
Not enough, though.
Yapsor, it's just not enough. He's going to go down next. Now the fight's starting to slow down a little bit. EGM, the one that gets left behind, he gets another grave off on himself. He's got it maxed out, so it's on the low cooldown. He will fall. Now Loda with a stun, sets it up on the Koikpa Whip, trying to finish him off, but Era hops in with the kill, finds it there. Now Loda has to try and scurry away. Looks like he'll make it, but on the other side, poor EGM desperately trying to get for a grave TP.
Not so fast.
They've got an arrow up in 2. They can do this, but they need the vision. Oh, he whiffs it.
Man, Kezu did so much damage that fight. It was just 500. He was actually more damage than the Invoker.
Look at this clusterfuck of wards right here.
Oh, wow, yeah.
That's 3 sentries and 2 observers.
The Chaos fight, where you just, like, drop a ward trying to get vision to figure out what's going on.
Yep. Wow. That definitely speaks to how weird... It's weird that fight started with, like, 2 pretty good pickoffs and counter initiations, and then in the middle it was, like, just a second of peace. You know, where everyone just stopped fighting, and then they converged on EGM again, and the fight reset. Another one of these weird engagements where I guess Alliance in the end...
I think Escape came out on top.
Did they?
Yeah. According to the fight recap, but if you look at the graph, it doesn't really show it. Just kind of surprised. It was like a 500... It was like 700 gold going up for Escape and 200 for Alliance.
Well, I was really more looking at just, like, the final shift of net worth, and it just pushed Shadow Fiend and Axe further to the top and knocked down the top farmers of Escape a little bit more. So in that regard, it just gives it, I don't know, gives them a little more top-end control, I suppose. Blink Dagger up on Kezu, which is also a pretty big addition for Escape.
Blink Dagger on Hanskin, though. So now he can, like, counter the Blink Roar.
There's a lot of counter-initiation potential in this game. You got Overgrowth, Tornado, Telekinesis, Primal Roar on one side, then you've got Disruption, Crush, Grave, Berserker's Call on the other. I guess it's pretty natural to expect these fights to be sort of a chaotic back and forth of, you know, really who gets the jump.
I like what Jonas has done here, where he, instead of going for the Shadow Blade, which a lot of people are going on like Slidars and Axe to catch out these big split pushes right now, he went for the Crimson Guard up against the Necro Books, which is going to be super valuable. So making good use of his Vanguard build up. TP onto the Hawk here. They want to try and take a fight using the Moonlight Shadow.
Oh,
they don't see Aegis, they just send in Limp.
He's going to walk right into it. Even though he's there for the follow-up, he keeps his friend alive. The pump from the Invoker Overgrowth. Both teams lose supports, but Jonas is the second to fall on the side of the Dire. Now Era on his way back. Nice leap. Keeps him safe from Loda. And it looks like Alliance will have to reset for now. Another one of these awkward fights. Good counter initiation for the Shadow Demon, but never ideal to have your Shadow Fiend jumped on like that.
Dude, he did it. He might have went back for the Force Staff.
Yeah, I called it.
This is so unusual, one would think. Clearly not. Just some load of Dota.
Load of Dota. Needs another gap closer, baby. Now you can blink on Mirana, she leaps away, and Force Staff to chase her.
And there's the blink for Era, so he's getting more into where you would expect him to be if he was like a mid Mirana or something like that. He's getting a respectable net worth. Kezu's still way up there, tied with Quake, but very impressive this game, keeping his own farm up. He's looking like Bulldog.
Yeah.
Overall net worth on Beastmaster players. And Quake was almost into the Aghanim Scepter.
Alright.
I'm feeling pretty good for Escapelessly. Like,
You think so?
yeah, I think Quake was getting enough levels. He's going to keep on Midasing. He's going to have the Aghanims for the high ground defense. The BKB is going to start wearing lower and lower on the Limp. It's down in seconds, and they haven't even pushed down to tier 2 yet. Next Aegis, super important. This should be non-stop vision here. Loda in a little bit of trouble, but the arrow doesn't connect to the Overgrowth, so he might get out of here with the blink.
TP.
Oh, not
have
fast
to
enough.
sell something. Okay, never mind. He's good.
Roar down to the Roche Pit. Quick
And
pick. That might be enough.
that level 3 Necro Book. It's an easy transition right into Roche. Yeah, you might be right. I am pretty worried for this Shadow Fiend being at a 5-second BKB, though he's now picked up an Eagle Song, so it looks like Butterfly will be his next item. Interesting choice, and a smart one. Not really any natural MKB carriers. Mirana, of course, can carry it, but not really an item you want to rush right after Aghanims, you know.
No.
Obviously, Invoker, Beastmaster,
Oh,
not ideal
Aaron.
candidates.
He blinked it. I thought he wanted it. What? He just blinks in the pit. I thought he was going to steal it from Quakefoot.
Intimidation factor, baby. Weave, stolen. This is very nice for Radiant. They'll get a lot of extra armor for this fight if they actually commit. They're trying to find a target. He goes in on the Era. Does find a stun. Limp channels the Requiem, but it doesn't do a hell of a lot. They get a bash on Era, but he still leaps across the river. He'll be okay for now. Loda trying to pursue, but oh no. Loda, the Force Staff.
No.
It secures the kill.
Midas.
He's in so deep, though.
Midas
Meanwhile, on the other side, Koikba, he's on the run. Does have Ghost Hawk, but that'll be the end of him. Oh my.
Lions Dota. Aegis down.
So 1 for 2, or well, one for 1 plus Aegis. So
Game is
for
saved.
Alliance.
It's impressive. Thought Loda was dead. It was a big chase. 4 staff plays coming in.
Yeah, I thought he was dead 100%. But yeah, again, smart item.
Butterfly
Item
done.
choice there, Loda. Koikba. Initiation from Loda. Follow up from Handskin. One stack of Shadow Poison, but they are lacking on. No, it's got the protection. This is it. They should have this with the Crush and the Dunk. A lot of friends nearby for escape.
Couldn't quite get there in time though.
So Sardar has longest streak now. 5 kills on Loda.
Chose Axe.
Yapzor initiated on again. Overgrowth from Synderen. buys his friend some time. It'll keep him alive, but more spells used defensively. I think this makes it all the easier for Alliance to just push into this tier 2 tower. This is, I think, by far the most even game we've had so far. Like, this one has a much more even draft where it feels so much more about execution on even terms. A lot of the games we've had earlier were much more kind of one-sided, like, all right, this team has Drow, this team has out.
Yeah, like they must do this by X time.
Yeah, it's a little more black and
win.
white. This one feels like every team fight is much more, you know, who's the Slardar hitting? Who are they able to initiate on with the Beastmaster? Can they hit an arrow? What's the Invoker doing? Is Cinderin taking a nap? You know, these are all important questions.
Cinderin.
Oh, Cinderin, the treant.
Not the most, I don't know what the term would be, like, it's not a hero I think of when I think of Cinderin, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not very iconic for him.
What
doesn't really
do you
fit
think
his
of?
net
Like,
worth. I think
of Night Stalker, Undying.
I think of Poverty 6, like
Poverty.
Dazzles, Venge.
Dazzle, yeah, Winter Wyvern.
Like that kind of hero, as opposed to someone who can be like much greedier. And even now, he's only going to get a Vlad's.
I can see it though because he does like tankier heroes. Like he's known for the Night Stalker thing, and he does pick Undying in kind of weird situations at times. I feel like most of the time I see it, the Undying don't work out that often, but he likes that style of hero. So you can see how Tree would fit his personal play style.
He's just always so poor though. Like he usually plays that.
Yeah, no, that part I agree with you. Like, there is some lost potential when you don't have, like, a position 4 tree that's making the most out of an Iron Talon, and, like, he's kind of uniquely positioned in that role to farm and still help out all of the lanes with the global living armor. Most other supports can't spend that much time working with the Iron Talon and still help lanes like he can, so it's perhaps not the most efficient to have him on the 5.
It's interesting from Alliance. So, they saw Invoker up top. And with this lane this far out, okay, they send just low down. So we'll just back up Loda. Mid is going to chill. It's not going to put anywhere.
BKB. BKB.
Yeah, for the loader.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Slardar. Hey! We destroyed 156 trees in 30 minutes. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Wow, we were close. So,
That's
almost
what
went
I'm
over.
talking about. Predicting trees.
Oh, we did it, man. We're so good, honestly.
So does that mean that data is stored in replays somewhere? There's like a tree death counter?
Apparently.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh my. Tier 2 tower down bottom, falling victim to the wrath of the Alliance. You know, for my birthday on the 16th, just a couple weeks ago, I watched 3 Star Wars movies.
Which one?
Original.
Nice.
4, 5, 6.
I also
Annie
was on
had
a
never
plane the
seen
other day.
Star Wars, so
Oh god.
we for my birthday I said, you're gonna fucking sit down and watch Star Wars. This will not stand. You're 21.
Yeah, that's unacceptable. What's she doing with her
Although
life?
I got so excited about it, I kept doing this thing where I
Oh,
was
no.
quote unquote explaining the backstory, aka just spoiling what was about to happen before every scene.
Like literally the worst thing someone can do during a movie.
But hey,
or like,
it's my fucking
or like,
birthday, man.
No, this is the best part. Oh, I love this part. Oh.
Ah.
It's like when someone tells you a YouTube video is good, but then it's so much worse because you're expecting so much out of it.
See, I don't do that
You
with
just
normal
did that
things,
for a
though.
whole movie, though.
It's Star Wars, like and I do have backstory. You know, I try to explain like lightsabers and the red ones and why the Siths are red and like the fake crystal, like there's so much shit going on in the background that they don't talk about in the movies that like adds to the whole thing.
I feel
And
ya.
I did confuse some things. I was oh crap, that's actually about to happen. But I also just forgot how good those movies are. Like I haven't actually sat down and watched them in HD in a while, and it's like, you know, Empire Strikes Back and Vader's like,
Yeah, man.
it's like, dude,
I watched them on my plane and I was like, yo,
Fuck.
these are way better than I remembered.
yeah, dude, on the edge of my seat, man. That stuff really holds up through the test of time.
I don't want spoilers, so don't look at, don't Google Darth Vader father. Don't do it. You'll ruin it.
Don't Google. Who is Mark Hamill? Spoiler alert. He's in episode 7.
because he thought I was.
Things
Well,
have slowed
here
down.
we go. Uh-oh, Sentry Ward
Because I
comes
appear
down
in-
right as the Moonlight Shadow starts to approach. EGM, TP.
Oh, that
gets
last
interrupted.
moment.
Clutch pick there. He absorbed with the fast reaction. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Yes.
Yes, thanks for the heal.
All right, things have really slowed down though. It's like we're to that point now where both teams are on edge. They know this game's very even, and this next fight is going to be very telling.
And I'm like, all right.
No Aegis, no Roche, no
Like, I didn't
fight
care at the
over.
time, but
There is a butterfly up on Shadow Fiend. Already another 3,500 gold. Old Limpy.
Old Limpy.
I wonder.
The ACs. Satanic. Either one, probably Satanic.
I wonder how Limp got that name, like that. What was significance to the name Limp? So you think you'd pick something like more like the antithesis of Limp? You know, I'd want to be rock
There's two
solid.
M's though.
Yeah, well, still, I would be like hard. It's like having a sports team. In my middle school that I went to a Quaker middle school, and our sports team.
You went to a Quaker middle school?
Yeah, I did. Really like a grades 2 through 6, I think 1 through 6, something like that. So more like elementary school, I guess, than middle school. But anyway, because the Quakers are all pacifists and shit, our sports teams were the Friendly Falcons. Really instilling fear in the hearts of our enemies.
They don't make it very far in nature, those friendly Falcons.
Ah, the Friendly Falcons miss another goal.
Berries.
They get an A for effort, and my God, are they sportsmanlike.
We were the Cyclones.
See, well, at least that's like, everyone's scared of a cyclone. Oh, EGM, he's caught in a cyclone himself. That's a
Save.
disruption from Onskin. Nicely done, sidesteps the arrow, graves himself just in case. Sticky wicket.
A little early. You never know when that door is coming in. Instantly annihilated.
Sunstrike into the pit will be scouted out by the Radiant here, but will they actually be able
Cinder
to
it?
defend this? Cinder win was not going to be able to get it. Drops the overgrowth.
Surprisingly close.
BKBs get popped. That is Roche 3. So Aegis is down. And here we go. The fight breaks out. Cinder and the target of choice. That's the kill on the Shadow Demon. Kezu popping forward, but Jonas, nice Berserker's call. There's the Primal Roar. Buys him a little bit of time. Things will just reset a little bit. They pop a
That's
dust.
no
hoping to
BKBs
find
now.
someone nearby. Yeah, your Alliance kind of on the back foot. Meanwhile, up top, hello there, it's Koifa. He's got a lane of barracks.
Well,
But
thanks for these racks.
And now Limp about to lose Aegis, perhaps. Nope, Dazzle there with the heals. He's got Grave. Dazzle holding on to a gem as well, just FYI.
Not for plans.
Okay, so Roche goes to Alliance, but Koikva gets ranged barracks and a tier 3 in the top.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So they-
I would take that trade. What was the Radiant?
It's not the item I was expecting from him. I'm expecting some kind of more item.
They've also shut out like all the dire
Sniper
vision.
looking to win,
They have one ward
like 40, 45
down the bottom,
mark.
but other than that, Kez has just been running around with Gem and Hawk, destroying everything. He's now building into this refresher too. Well, Loda, he has gotten up to that
Still something
BKB,
Escape
1800
can
gold.
even know
There's
about.
BKB on the Axe and BKB on the Shadow Fiend, but they are wearing down. And then they eventually have to go high ground up against Koikva. As long as Koikva has
Yeah.
buyback, yeah, they lost. As long as Koikva has buyback, this game looks pretty in the bag for Escape.
I mean, that's definitely one of the problems with Shadow Fiend right now, similar to the Wind Ranger, where he just needs too many items to really be ready. Like, if you have to get a BKB that early,
Yep, there it is. And what's the
you're
other
down to
item?
5
Great
seconds
band.
at times in the game where you'd really like to be like picking up a fresh BKB if you possibly could. So I agree, it's
showing
pretty
you the
tough.
small
The
tunnel
one thing
shot.
that gives me a little bit of hope for Alliance is just the lack of MKB carriers. That just makes this butterfly super value.
They, yeah. I suppose there's still a lot of money as well on Shadow Fiend, so like, it's Satanic. Assuming that's what he buys.
Which one's the
Anything
hour
on the
hand,
courier
actually?
already?
Just don't know.
Yeah.
It might
Was
be.
it
It might be.
five
Oh, he's actually going
that
for
would've
a
made sense.
Manta.
It's
Could be
backwards.
5
Yeah, it's
now.
10 to 1. Good call.
11 minutes.
11.
I guess you can get rid of the Disarm from Deafening Blast as we're getting up further and further into that. The Overgrowth is nice. You can Manta, when you see Roar coming, sometimes just to like give him that second of like secondary thought, like a lasso kind of deal.
Saying that just because. Yeah,
12,
the angle.
Not bad.
Yeah, the angle makes sense.
Can't Manta dodge the Starstorm, unfortunately.
All right, Trent.
All right, Andrew.
Our big announcement's about to drop.
Oh my God! Our big announcement, our huge announcement.
I reckon that's 12:48.
So big that we couldn't get it together before the regional qualifiers started.
So, do we put it on the
don't
the
quit.
Dota one, or do we put it on the League of Legends one, since that's where we're moving to?
Oh, right. I don't know. I didn't think about which subreddit to put this post on.
So yeah, guys, this is it. We're done. We're going to League.
Riot has bought Moon Studios for
Yeah.
a staggering 1.5 million.
Billion.
Is it 12:48 or is it 12:49?
That would be staggering. Yes.
Yeah, we all sold out. We're going to Riot. It's gonna be great. I'm just gonna start practicing now. The champion Shadow Demon has dust and a magic wand.
Can you imagine trying to make a shift in now? Like just
I don't
start
even.
calling them
I
like,
know nothing about League of Legends. Besides
What do they
can't
call
deny.
towers? Is it turrets?
Turret. I know that. I know
And-
champions, turrets. I know minions because people flame me when I say minions. When
Minions,
I
yeah.
say minion, I think of like Beastmaster's units. I didn't know
Yeah.
it was a league term. I never
I
watched
used
the
to
damn
say
thing.
that. Just like, guys, listen, they don't own a monopoly on the word minion, okay? Dota can have minions too. We have creeps, and then little bitches have minions, you know? That's...
Yeah.
Beastmaster's got some minions.
Exactly. Anyway,
Ugh, I think their barracks are
that's
called
the extent of my
inhibitors.
league. It's something weird. What did you say?
Inhibitors?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it's some weird term.
Something like that. The whole thing, the lore is that they spawn the Nexus, and then the little things kind of inhibits, and I don't get it.
I have a mouse issue.
Hopefully they know the cheese is there.
Go, courier bug. Classic.
Courier
Oh, yeah,
bug.
go back to his Iori camera. But he might be doing something that we don't know what's up. There we go.
No,
G is cool.
Then there's just stalking Loda here.
Not pick up cheese.
He certainly
it's not going
is.
for the cheese. It's going to buy something.
Yeah.
Come
It's
on,
getting a Manta. They don't know the
Cinderwin.
cheese is
Guys, we were just kidding. We're not going to league. Sorry to
Someone's
disappoint
gonna
you.
walk in and just check
We're still here.
there. We get free cheese.
Yeah, look in. Look in.
But if you check
look
our
in.
website,
just
an
go
announcement's
in.
going live.
Just go in. Just go in.
5 minutes
Good.
ago, you missed it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I think the video just went live on Twitter. Here we go. Jonas up top. He gets set up on, and dead he is. Good enough. He was in the gem too. Oh no.
Free 500
Real quick, but drop that win lace, buddy. There you go. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that was actually close. Blink up. Woo!
Yeah, Loda was like, well, I can't get the hero, but I will
Radiant's middle tower is
find
under
vengeance
attack.
upon his
It's
win lace.
shorthand
That
for
was still
Limpan, the Lope, which is a nickname for his real
Cinder's
first
gonna
name,
check. I
Linus.
believe.
Oh, the low. Okay.
His bottom tower.
That's really funny.
I knew his name was Linus. I knew that part.
That's
but,
true. Bloomden or something.
I didn't know. No, Loomdon is
No,
that-
Bloomden. Like his last name.
Oh yeah.
Yapsar? Yappy?
Whoa. Yapdor and Deepaloda coming around the other side. Overgrowth from Cinderin.
What is Slack's
This
call?
ended up being a
Yappy hot
Who's
four.
first, Sean? Who's got the cheese? You had the cheese? I don't know.
Yappy hot four goes down
I don't
to
know.
4 dire heroes.
Another easy kill for the I see. Yeah, you know, Hansken, I think he's the glove or the mitten or something like that. Like Hansk is.
Oh my god, they did forget the cheese 5 minutes ago.
There it is. It's just chilling. What up?
Holy shit.
I know the N makes it the. Oops. All right. Well, somebody died, so I'm talking to Blitz.
Oh, is he Dunzo?
Well, he's getting close to Dunzo, so he's
Yeah.
just asking. So we'll
That
probably.
cheese is still in the pit, dude. From like 5 minutes ago. That's crazy. I didn't even notice.
Noticed. It's kind of weird. Like no one can even walk back in there. Up top, here we go. Quickly going to get jumped on. Loda pops the BKB, but he's already lost a lot of mana. Jonas still barely alive, but finally he falls. Kezu may have to pay with his life to get the kill, though. He drops the gem back the other way. EGM's down, but still a few cores left alive. Oh my, Marana destroys Loda off the back line. Pops the BKB, blows the ultimate. What? It just tickles. Era goes back in. Now a buyback from the Jonas as well as Dazzle about to respawn. Oh, Limp! Pops the mech. He'll be okay. They'll hold the high ground. They'll be good.
Sunstrike, yo.
Got him. Fortunately, not enough to recover the gem though. Like Arrow was gonna, he was thinking about it. He's like, hey, that's my gem, man.
Yeah, I need that.
Let me get that. Here we go.
The blade mail.
Good night. Was that a stolen Requiem into blade mailed axe?
Yeah,
that's
Sunstrike.
Oh!
Tweet at Loader.
Don't
No,
do that,
don't
please.
do that.
Very close. Good lord.
Nice brood by Cinder.
God, this cheese is gonna be so funny.
Hey, is Slack's casting right now? Did his shift like begin yet, or? Because I'm like this
yes.
blitz timing might work out very well.
I believe it has started. He was on the first shift of Americas, so.
Jonas dies.
Which was
comes
supposed
back,
to start
dies
at
right after.
10 Pacific. No, it doesn't start for 2 hours.
Oh, the E-Blade.
2.5 hours, is that right? Starts at 1 o'clock.
Starts in 1 hour. Yeah, what the hell? Yeah, we were lied to earlier. I told you anyway.
Yeah,
Started
stole it.
early.
The lobbies were up. Yeah, I
Yeah.
was wrong.
That's weird.
I'm sorry.
God damn.
Don't yell at me. Oh, Eric caught by the truck. And everyone just walks away. All right, Satanic now up on the shadow friend.
Holding it. He's just winding
Look out, friends. He's full of shadows.
He's got it for next time.
I wish Grant was here. Not that I'm not enjoying casting with you, but
He's just Grant, man. It's okay.
Grant.
Man.
I asked him if he would go to China with us, and he said, it sounds shitty, but everybody needs to have an esports experience in China. I'm in, man. I was like, wow, I really like your attitude.
That's pretty much exactly how I felt. I was like, I mean, if you get a chance to China, you should try it. But
I mean, I felt okay, like, pre-warning him, like, it's going to be shitty, but it's going to be an adventure. And he was like, that sounds awesome. I'm in. Like, yes, you're my kind of crazy, bro.
The blade mail. Jonas got the blade mail.
We're
The
not
only
going to
problem
China,
is
guys.
Slacks and Grant in the same place. It's just, they infect each other.
Oh, the Sunstrike! The Sunstrike!
I don't know what
So
the
in
word
Montreal,
for it
they'll
is.
infect each other.
I was making the schedule, and I tried to limit the amount of time it's me, Slacks, and Grant on the panel at the same time. Because it just turns into the cringe
devolve.
fest. The overuse of good. Oh, boy.
My brother-in-law makes the exact same noise.
Ironically or unironically?
Oh no, like ironically. Good. Like I'm so practiced in the good. I could also devolve into it so easily.
Oh, God. It's going to be good. The Montreal land is going to be a lot of Slacks on the panel. I hope the world is ready.
We have a slightly changed one where it's Gilead. That's our word.
Oh, man. I'm excited. I want to pitch my idea for the. We have a couple good ideas for.
Radiant's
the
middle
panel.
tower
I'm
is
excited.
under attack.
A couple good Canadian
Moondog bought
ideas.
by Riot. Thank you,
Dakota would
Pick
have
a
probably
Mac.
lived there if he had the cheese.
Great.
Just heard it on the Escape versus Alliance stream.
Radiant's middle tower is
It's about that.
I can't wait till Bruno sees that.
It's actually gonna. Look at his net worth now.
Okay, can invite it anywhere anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Big business there over at
again.
Moondog. Yeah. All right, Limp. Come on now, Limpy. Roche is up. This is Aegis cheese number 2.
Oh, who got the cheese, by the way? Did
I'm not
Kezzy find
sure.
it? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Rubik has it. Yapsor found it. He probably walked in the pit and was like, oh my god, a cheese.
That's a pretty rare thing to find. Hera blinks back just in time. Berserker's call falls a bit short. They're trying to chase him down, but a haste rune for the Priestess of the Moon. That'll keep her safe. No problemo there.
What a weird game. I am totally checked. I've like half checked out of this one, but still the players kind of like there's a fight for a while.
What is going on? Yeah, I'm kind of
It's just weird. Like that Rax went down and suddenly Alliance was just like, oh my god, what's happening? Did we lose? Is this game over? Do I need bots level 2 on my Shadow Fiend? Like, and there's a Maelstrom Slardar running around the map after like that early game Midas. He still has Tranquil boots on though, so it's like super weird.
Yeah, Hanskin. Dude, this is just a game of chicken. Everyone keeps blinking defensively.
It's like no one really does like the best physical. They have Alacrity.
All right.
And like they have an Invoker, so you're just gonna lose the split push game. And then we've actually gotten to a point where Cinderin's building items, so you know you've lost.
Well, it's like Escape was sort of breaking even, not doing that great. Then all of a sudden we had this Roche fight where they basically won the fight at Roche 4v5 while Koikba killed a tower and a barracks. And then since then it's just been Alliance on the back foot and Escape pretty happy at farming again. Era almost jumped on, but Blink's back defensively. They've also got a refresher on Kezu. I don't know if we mentioned that, but he's got double Primal Roar now and double Necro Book. So
yeah, he said that for a while.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Smoke being set up here. Loda looking to lead on in. Got the BKB. Oh, the huge crush.
Wow, Yapor died quick. Kezu going down quick as well. Alliance finally find the fight. What an initiation.
That was this
Hello, Loda.
The timing. Great placement.
That's a solid, almost 4K swing, like 3.7.
And Aegis. And Cheese. Actually going to pick it up this time, I imagine.
Oy. Yon is hit by a Sunstrike. He actually almost dies, but it's not enough damage. Era now in some trouble. He does have his BOTs, also has a Dagon. You better run, little doggy. So
Fiona's going to get greedy.
Oh, no. Perfectly timed. Crush.
So they didn't get Roche, and now Koikba's up by Rax.
Escape handling this surprisingly well. Can they still get the Roche?
Yeah, like in there with the Midas. Oh no, Loda just picked up the Midas. Wait, Loda went back and Roche and just popped the Lincolns? What has happened? You gonna try to solo this?
He can do it.
Can he though?
He's got maxed out bash. Of course he can. Right. What? They Sunstrike. It's like, guys, I'm not.
There's no way. It's like, was it 47 minutes in and you're a slider with Tranquil's Maelstrom? I don't think you can solo this.
Yeah, I think you're right. I wanted to believe, but it's I'm also surprised at this build from Era. Like, I think everything up until the Dagon.
Look at
Yules.
Sorry. Continue.
Well, like, so you know this butterfly is a big deal. We talked about it a few times. At some point, Mirana is going to need to transition into your real carry, which she can do. You know, if she has like proper right-clicking items like Daedalus, you know, MKB, this kind of stuff, she's pretty scary. So you can do this Aghanims into E-Blade with Blink and then start to transition into right-click. I
Blink
think
just ate the cheese. Sorry, I'm so
really?
tilted right now. What's happening? Why did Blink just eat the cheese?
Well, I mean, they left it there last time, so I guess they figured eating it to deny is better than just leaving it for Yapor to find.
Eat it.
He still has it. That's like a 20-minute-old cheese.
That thing is aged.
My God. But I mean, what do you think about this Dagon on Era? Like, is this the build here? Like,
I don't think transitioning the physical thing is really a thing anymore on Mirana.
No. Well, I don't think it's like a boilerplate thing, but there's, you know, strange games call for strange methods. Okay, you don't really have a late game carry now. You've got Invoker, and then you've got Mirana, who's like a one-trick pony. Like, I don't know. Eventually, this Aghanims E-Blade Dagon shit becomes like, okay, you instinct somebody. Now we have a pipe. Now we have 2 pipes, so you're useless. So, like,
I think you like buy Octarine Core before you go physical. Like, I'd rather just ditch the Yules and go Octarine Core after Dagon 5. Yeah, I don't think physical's a thing anymore. Especially when the other team bought their BKB so early that they're all gonna be at 5 seconds soon anyway.
Yeah, but isn't the Octarine Core not that amazing on Potom because it doesn't change?
Oh no, it's really not. But I
trigger on Starstorm. It's only the one that you can cast, so it's pretty like. Honestly, I think Octarine on her is kind of dumpy.
No, but you have E-Blade and Dagon. That's what it's for. It has nothing to do with the
cooldowns.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with your actual skills. I don't think.
Okay, I see that. So if you get Dagon, okay, I see. If you have Dagon level 5, you get Octarine, and then you have like insane laser on a much shorter cooldown. That I understand.
Because like the amount of gold, even though it's really shitty, like it's not ideal, but the amount of gold you spend on Octarine Core is still way less than you're spending to transition into a physical damage carry.
You really don't think MKB instead of Dagon could have been?
I don't think the investment's worth it. Like, you get MKB, but the rest of your damage still sucks. And you can't right-click and fight in this fight anyway. Like, I think your versus is more valuable than Mirana.
Yeah, okay.
By the way, nice creep cutting right now by the Mirana. They're going to get backdoor protection. It's already back up. So Alliance can't even push right now.
Nicely done. Look at you, Era. Saving the day.
Give me a
see,
greedy
I
and go
mean,
for another one.
all of this considered now, I think it puts Escape on a little bit of a timer. I mean, Invoker is pretty much maxed out now. He's got Sight Device. He's got his upgraded boots.
They already bought BKBs though. Like, I guess your HP eventually outscales magic damage and stuff, but it's not as brutal as like, okay, now this hero's gonna get BKB, even though they don't always get BKB, and it's 10 seconds. You know what I mean?
I guess to be fair, Shadow Fiend's just about capped out, but he's about to pick up a Moon Shard, and like that 5 seconds of BKB, he's gonna go buck nasty on somebody, dude. Then he's got Manta Style, he's got Satanic, he's got like, he just does so much more damage. Potom can isolate one person and burst him down, but I'm wary. I don't know. This game is making me question everything. I don't know what to think anymore.
It's an odd one. So they're still fighting with that. Rack's down, of course, thanks to Quakefa. Had a boy. He has Octarine, Scythe, Shiva's Guard. Man, this is a pretty sick Invoker build. What's he missing? He's missing something. Why am I looking at this build oddly?
Which one?
Oh, Refresher. That's what I'm missing. It's like I just like when I think of like 6 slotted items, I think of the color palette of like what the hero looks like, if that makes sense. And I knew something was missing from Invoker, but it's just his Refresher instead of Shiva. But it's a cool Shiva's game.
Limp, telekinesis right into Arrow, and yeah, you see the power of the Mirana there. Now follow up on the hand scan.
Nice play.
Kenshi sets it up, and it's going to be a 2 for buyback now onto the Shadow Fiend.
Bots
Alliance.
too.
This is a big hole. They need to do something here. They kill the Potom. Will they find any more? Cinderin, DP's home.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Rock fight here for Alliance because, hey there, ho there, hi there. This is all just is created because you've got a Koikster killing your bottom tier 3 tower.
Yeah, I'll get out of there now, but he's looking at the tower. Alacrity forward spirit before he leaves. Get that range Rax damage.
I mean, honestly, I think Escape are pretty happy with that. You go 2 for 2, you force a buyback on Shadow Fiend, and you get a tier 3 tower. Like, it's a little bit sloppy, but it starts off with a beautiful initiation.
Oh, they almost find Quick with those floating smoked up, flicking in.
He gets him.
That's sight, but bots too. Yeah, Quick's dead.
This is a big kill.
It's huge. Huge. It's huge, bro.
Well, Alliance hang on a little bit longer. Escape can keep popping people like that. Pimple Popper Mirana. Oops.
What?
No, I have the wrong chat open. I meant to link the elimination mode in this chat, but I linked it in the duck chat. I guess it's okay.
That'll do.
I'm in charge of both channels, I suppose.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm excited to put it on Twitter.
Alright, Limp's blowing up a tower.
Dude,
He's
they're
good.
charging mid. Look at this. This is a BKB. That's not a BKB. It's a glyph used. It's a structural BKB. Living armor, not doing a hell of a lot here. He still hasn't even eaten a moon shard yet, which is kind of the scary part about this. They've already glyphed.
This is tough. You don't want to buy back and Quick just now to buy back. Oh,
we might just have to sack this lane. They're already 1 lane up, so losing 1 here is not the end of the world. Good 4-staff usage, though. Buys them a little more time. Going to make a few more Legions. They still have 15 seconds.
Radiant's middle base has fallen.
they don't have the speed to get second, though, so they can't force the Invoker buyback.
Yeah.
And remember, they did SF buyback, so they don't want to put themselves in that situation where Escape are just like, they want the buyback advantage, because now they can push in, and if they kill Shadow Fiend, Alliance lose. Whereas Invoker can buy back and come back in. So then they have 2 Invokers with bots too, so he can rejoin the fight for sure. So this is probably Escape's best moment right now. This middle lane doesn't actually matter, losing this Rax, assuming they make that play. Oh, but they're waiting down bottom. Oh no, Lotus shows. That was so close to being Quake's death. Holy shit. Woo!
Trying to peer pressure Blitz into pushing through until Sax is up. Nothing
How
like
long
a little
is that?
positive.
Isn't that like 2 hours?
It's like an hour and a half now. It's 2 hours before this game, or like halfway through this game.
It's true.
We'll see.
Big double swap over that way. Alright,
Yeah.
Quakefa goes in with the Chief's guy, gets in vision. Gonna find nice
Oh,
Jonas.
KB Jonas, but the Primal Roars there interrupts the TP Omen. 5-on-1 will get left behind.
So close yet. So
Have you
far.
ever seen that GIF or a GIF from like probably like a year and a half ago now? It was on Reddit. It's like from Shiva's stream where she's playing LC and she's like super fed and she jumps in and like initiates a fight and it looks like she's about to win the duel and she has her hands off the keyboard clapping and then there's like either a blade mail or something, like some really crazy RNG returns and she dies and it just goes from like complete free win to ultimate sadness. I always think about that in little plays like that when it's like he's gonna make it, he's gonna make it. Oh,
I have not seen that before, but it sounds good.
it's pretty good. It's just perfectly timed. You know, it's like those kind of things. Like, oh, we couldn't have planned that better if we tried. You know, like one of those things.
Oh, Synderen, Invis plays, Ward high ground, Limp, the buyback man himself, called out of the base. Yeah, missed the arrow.
It was close.
Was it in? They had Refresher Roar. Oh, that was
Pretty close. Jonas holding the buyback though.
I mean, they have constant disrupt anyway, I suppose, and Grave, so don't really want to refresh with 10 seconds on cooldown, but scary. Alright, Thor has Lotus Orb throwing someone.
Here we go. Limp initiated on first. Hezu jumps in. There's the Primal Roar. Buyback used by Jonas. They're around and escape. Immediately disengage. They say thanks for the buy.
Yep.
We're gonna split push.
Now 56 minutes in.
By far the most even game we've had so far today. I like it. This is good.
Yeah, Shadow Fiend's gonna buy back now though, because it's only a minute 50 until it's back up.
So
now they'll be
riddle me
timing
this.
Axe.
What does Loader get next? 5k gold. He's got BKB, BODs, all the mobility items. AC? Is that your go-to now?
Yeah.
They don't have one.
Probably.
Setup.
Oh,
good
they
night,
lost.
Shadow Fiend. Eric, and that'll be a big kill. He's down for 2 minutes.
They need so many kills
Maybe they
here.
can still find something here. Marquez pounces out. It's a Night Overgrowth Synderen. He gets disrupted, but a TP in from Koikba. BKB has been used, but soon to expire.
Oh, and Quake was here.
Dire need more than this. Koikba now goes straight in. Drops a lot of damage, but maybe biting off more than he can chew. He does not have a BKB. He's up in the fray. He gets back. He gets low, but Force Staff keeps him alive. Kezu now coming in on the Lotus. Shallow Grave is there. Looking good for escape. Buyback now from Cinder, and he can help even from the well. Loda in too deep will fall. He's got a buyback, but Jonas does not.
It's over.
2 heroes locked in the grave.
So many buybacks still here on the Radiant.
That should be game. They might be able to hold on a little bit long because we brought up a couple. Time rating does matter here potentially. So when in doubt, you should try to hang in there. This is already a pretty darn long game.
Still
And bottom
35
barracks will
seconds. This is megas.
Yeah, baby. All right, good execution from Escape. Looks like once again you were right. The Dagon build from Mirana kind of won him the game here. Just picked off the Shadow Fiend, made the whole thing a lot easier. Honestly, though, if I did coin an MVP this game, I'm looking at Koikba, man. That switching that he had in the mid-game around the Roche is what set the tone for the entire match, allowed Escape to kind of get that big lead and then throw it away again to find a pick off and end up taking the win. But that big lead wouldn't have started had Koikba not made those plays.
Yep. Lions never really get the ball rolling high enough. Like, their highest lead this game was shocking, only 2,500. Despite looking kind of in control with the axe and the slider at one point, but Quick was just always firm.
Yeah.
Very well played.
Very well played indeed. And again, I got the only prediction I got was the number of trees destroyed. So
Yep.
Well done. Well done.
Wow.
Doter.
Liquid. So are you feeling good about this game?
This is the sword that I use as well. It's pretty good.
That's a good looking Stardust set.
Yeah.
The key thing being that it hides most of his model.
Yeah. That
don't wanna
seems
see
to
that
be the
model.
common theme for a Slardar.
Yeah, a good Stardust
But-
set cover up as much as the hero as possible.
It's been an entire different skin. Okay. Bulba's bait.
Yep.
We got TA backing up. I mean, Bulba is a fairly obvious bait, I guess, because the rest is missing from the map. But there's the TA backing him up, Ogre, and then Infested Slardar. So let's see what they can do. They want to force this out.
They need to find a
Dire's
pick off. They
bottom tower is under
fake
attack.
back a little bit here, but
Radiant's middle
they'll still be in the
tower
neighborhood,
is
and
under
there's that
attack.
Slardar Infest. Smoke up from Liquid. They are looking to make a play, find some openings. There's a lot of save though with Astral as well as Brave on the Dire side.
They find themselves the OD first. He drops, but the axe comes into the call. He hits it on 3, has to go, gets the spins going. That is one knock on the Ogre Mech, and Destruction died there as well in the meantime. Templar Assassin doing what she can, but the Grave is there, making sure that Pipe doesn't die for the moment. In comes the Blink and the call again from Hester Joe. The Blink doing wonders. And it is Imperial that has only lost, well, it's 3 for 3 right now. They will lose another one though as Mind Control gets the last hit there too. Now Ace, last one alive for his team. Does he actually want to fight Matuma, man? That's the question. I don't think he does.
Matu's thinking about it. He's like, I think I can get this kill.